Cruzeiro can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Cruzeiro come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cruzeiro penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
That's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yehi. Valverde. Can he get it through? Tomori. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. He's on it. Can he get away? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper, and...
Messi! Off the post! Yehi getting this one clear. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Kukçu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, really cute, what a... Can he finish? Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply. He's through and all alone!
Well, that is good. Super.
And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. So we're up and running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And a chance! Out to the left it goes. Oh, that pass isn't... And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Tomori really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well read, and the danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land. All the way back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pinches it off him. Goulet. Nicely weighted ball. He's through, now is he in? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Hazard gets into a good position. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Cucurella. Camavinga does well to get it back. Arda Güler. A heavy challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This looks promising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Getting the flags up. Kamavinga. Great vision. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Arda Güler. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Face to face with the keeper. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cruzeiro have their third corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. That has not gone well. Rafinha. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for a runner. Rafinha. João Neves.
2 added minutes has
He's
been
got space
indicated.
here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's slung out wide. Güler. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Pings in across. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Cruzeiro head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 6, Rafinha. Number 15, Güler. Number 21, Robert Lewandowski. Number 18, Messi. Coming on the field, number 23, Barella. Number 16, Fermin. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
The action is back on the way.
Cruzeiro definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Camavinga with the foul. Fermin. And that has left him in a heap. Lopez takes a shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Eder Militao. And it's Rodri. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And that has put paid to that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's been shifted off it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that the shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front.
Could be danger here, and the shot! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now then, the ball's come loose.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. Kachu! He's looking wide.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake today.
Tomori calmly anticipates. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was... Tries from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Thinks about the shot. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gilberto Silva with the slide tackle there. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gilberto Silva. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. He's gone for goal. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Mbappe.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he is slightly... Oh, that's ambitious. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pass is just off target. Messi. Cruzeiro are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Tries to pass it through. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe is having a shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. A heavy challenge, and he's found a way past. Ah, that's a fine interception. Kukçu. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. Distributed tidily. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Cruzeiro really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Cruzeiro go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. camisa 3. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 13.
That gets things going for the second half. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. João Neves. That pass is somewhat less, and it's been given away. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control. Kukçu. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, well measured. And this is Paulette. Can he finish? João Neves.
Cruzeiro are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Baresi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Davis. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Has a shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a...
And he's let fly! Adams. And that has put pain to that. He's away! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Messi! A whisker away from making it 4.
Cruzeiro are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's going to have his name taken. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does.
Mbappe! Goal! Cruzeiro! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Grêmio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Neither of these. And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. Premio have the chance to go the other way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. And it's Hakimi. He has a look up. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball, and he's had a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And they're back in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through, and this is... They want to be quick to recover this. João Neves. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. No, that pass isn't the best. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
No way through. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Kimmich. Messi, looking for the run. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he goes for a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cruzeiro take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's looking wide. That has been cut short. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tries to play it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. Chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
So now the difference is 3. Threads one in, looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Decent chance! This possibly the last play of the half. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. And he cuts out the supply. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Cruzeiro have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Cruzeiro 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. That gets things going for the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. And it's Azar. Great vision. Eder Militao has it out wide and in space. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep...
Real chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Hakimi. Azar.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! He scores! And he is just ripping it up! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to...
He's one-on-one, and he shoots! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Teremos uma Substituição.
Grêmio choosing to make the first change. Cruzeiro are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Big chance! And he's heaved it away. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a pretty loose pass. Neatly clipped into space. Tries a shot! Wayne Rooney! Only him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. It's Kane! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para
Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Camisa 11. Camisa 13.
Cruzeiro have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Takes a shot! Grêmio have their second corner now. Kukçu goes short, and here's Kukçu. And this is Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kane. And he welcomes it in. Valverde gets through on his own. And the shot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So a chance here, what can they make of it? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. The most accurate pass. Now it's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. It's come to nothing. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. There's a chance! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, he's been... And the shot! Kupchu. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Kane.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. And he's there to retrieve it. Kane! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Tomori cuts it out. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves gets across to intercept that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cruzeiro really have hit the heights. A tour de force. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Cruzeiro come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Passing is crisp and sharp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Kimmich. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Now it's Neves. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's got away. Yehi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that is a routine catch.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Mbappe chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Excellent challenge there. And the shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And he's well positioned here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Takes a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Cruzeiro have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Cruzeiro get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever...
Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And that is a little undercooked. Great chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting...
Can he finish? Superb from Pelé! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi. And that is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Look at the space here. A chance for a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And he celebrates his 30th goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cruzeiro get themselves into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well timed, excellent interception. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kukçu clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's their second corner of the game. Point-blank header! It's anyone's ball now. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Steaming on goalwards. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Messi threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's got his range wrong there. Tomori, now he's off and running. Kukçu. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. Ball is over the line. Camavinga, looking to play him in. Timber. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Beckham. Zico.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Timber concedes a free kick for that. Maradona. Puskás. Now it's Pelé. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Puskás, and this is Pelé. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Picked out brilliantly. That's a good ball out wide. Stood up well to him there. And it's Maradona. And he's let fly. He's got away with one there. João Neves. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Messi. He's ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Gehi gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out the supply. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill...
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kukcu. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Puskás. Cruzeiro can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. He's through, it's one-on-one! Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just about within shooting range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a pretty loose pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's having a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining one.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substituição.
Sao Paulo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Went for elevation. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Neuer trying to keep this in. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players... Tries from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
do Cruzeiro, camisa 20, camisa 22,
Van Dijk
camisa 7,
aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got it! It's bounced back off the post.
camisa 15.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Teremos uma substituição.
Cruzeiro have their third corner.
Substituição em andamento.
He has found the way through. It's Neymar! It's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Cruzeiro clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that is a nice touch. McTominay. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Modric. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Oh, no, this does not look good.
Teremos 5
Poor
minutos de
bus challenge.
acréscimo.
Oh, this looks sharp. McTominay. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Probing pass. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's it. Cruzeiro can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically.